Hey everyone! Before we get started in our practice today, I just wanted to mention that we are starting our 14-day meditation challenge over on Patreon today. So if you're wanting to start your own practice or are looking for a bit more inspiration, this challenge would be perfect for you. I'll leave the link in the description down below, and I'll also put in a 50% off discount code that you can use to access the challenge. Now, in our practice today, we're going to move in quite a fluid and flowy way, working in the spine, twisting it and back bending a little. And I find that these sort of movements really helps to free up the body and energy. This reminded me of a quote that I read in a book that I'm reading at the moment called The Artist's Way. And this is actually a book that we're reading for our meditation teacher training. And the quote reads, "Recovery is the process of finding the river and saying yes to its flow, rapids, and all." And for context, she's using recovery as in creative recovery, but you could put in healing in the same place or anything else that resonates with you. And for me, what this means is surrendering, letting go, and just moving with the flow of life. And when we're able to do that, we actually find a lot more freedom. So maybe we can find a sense of that sort of freedom in our practice today. Let's get started on our backs. So roll yourself down when you're ready. You might hug your knees towards your chest, holding hands on top of the shins, or maybe you try reach towards the opposite wrist. And we'll just stay here for 3 to 5 breaths as we ground into our practice. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. And softening the eyelids and the eyebrows. Relaxing the jaw and letting the lips kind of settle and soften. And stack your knees on top of your hips. Take your arms out wide. Inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, drop both knees over to the left. Twisting through the spine. We're going to create a rainbow with our right arm. So use your next breath in, lift it up and around until it touches onto your left hand. And then as you exhale, circle it back around. As you do so, see if you can lower the right shoulder down as well. Let's try that again. Inhaling, taking it up and around. Exhaling back to twist. Let's go 2 more in our own breath. And then holding when our right arm is extended out. 1 more breath. And then lifting the knees up, breathing in. As we exhale, drop the knees over to the right this time. Inhale as you circle your left hand up and around to your right. And then as you exhale, trace the hands back on the ground until you reach it to the left. 3 more times in your own breath. It might feel nice to close down the eyes. letting your focus be fully attentive on your breath and your movement. Holding your left hand back out, one more breath. And then we're going to come back to the other side, inhaling, lifting both knees. This time option just to drop the right knee over. You can extend your left leg out long, and this is just going to increase the level of twist. One more option is to extend the right toes out, and maybe your left hand holds onto the calf muscle or maybe your toes. Inhale, circle your right hand open or towards your left. Exhale, take it back around. Let's go 2 more, really nice and slow. Holding in your twist, drawing the right ear towards the ground. And start to come back. Either both knees drop to the right, or maybe it's just your left knee. Right leg could be out long. One more option is to extend the left toes out, maybe right hand hugging around the left calf, or maybe your left toes. Inhale, circle your hand around. Exhale, take it back up and over. Let's try 2 more. And so you're getting into the shoulder, into the back, and maybe into the hamstring, the side of the leg a little more if your leg is extended, holding in your twist. And then coming back through center. Slide both feet behind your hips, and then bring your hands above your head, bringing thumbs to interlace. So biceps are by ears. We're going to articulate the spine here. Press your lower back down to the ground, and then lift the tailbone off the floor. And then feeling each vertebrae as they lift. Taking this nice and slow. Eventually making your way up to the top, taking a breath in. As you exhale, unwinding. I like visualizing you're placing a string of pearls down on the ground, feeling each pearl come down at once. And you might stay with your knees bent, or you can take your legs out a little longer. We're going to roll up. Inhale as you reach your hands up and then towards your feet. Same thing as before, feeling your spine articulate as best as you can, with as little momentum as possible. Once you get to the top, breathe in, lift the arms up. As you exhale, dive around the back. Feel your thumbs or your fingers pull towards your feet, maybe even beyond your feet as you fold forward. And then as you breathe in, lift back up. As you exhale, round the back. Curl yourself down. We're going to try that one more time. Breathe in, arms over your head. As you exhale, back into your roll up. So tuck the chin in. Try go as slow as you can here. Using your next breath in, lift the arms up. As you exhale, dive forward. Bend your knees here if you want. Inhale, lift up. This time, bring your hands by your sides. Cross your feet over. Plant your hands down. We come into downward facing dog. Tuck onto the toes, lift your hips up and back. You might pedal out the feet here, dropping one heel down, dropping the other heel down. Keeping that flow going, keeping that movement going. And then finding a bit more stillness. Use your next breath in. Sweep your right toes high, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the right knee. See if you can open your hip until it kind of stacks on top of the left. Feel free to lift your right shoulder up here. Breathe in, see if you can open up more. As you exhale, lower the right knee towards the left. You're kind of closing your hips. You might even drop the right hip down more than the left. Inhale, open back up. Exhale, lower the hips, right knee towards the left. Let's go 2 more. Inhale. Push through your hands, draw your chest back. Exhale. 1 more, breathe in. This time as you exhale, roll forward, right knee towards the nose. Step the right foot in between the hands. Inhale, high lunge, lift the arms up. Find your thumbs together. As you exhale, feel the fingertips pull back. Bend your right knee, back leg is long. Squeeze the shoulder blades down. Breathe in. As you exhale, swoop your hands down and then forward, warrior 3. Lifting your back foot up, aiming to find parallel with the ground. Breathe in, lift the left knee up. Hug your hands in front of the shin, or as you exhale, if you felt like more, walk your hands down your leg, kind of kicking your leg out. Bring your right hand to either outer of the left thigh or the outer of the left foot. Inhale, hold. As you exhale, take a big circle up and around with your left hand, twisting to the left. Inhale, come back. Exhale, bring it up and around to twist. Let's go 1 more. Holding in your standing twist, draw the shoulders down. Keep the leg where it is, lift both arms above your head, turn to the front, inhale. And then as you exhale, bring the left foot down, bring the hands down to Tadasana. We're going to try create a wave through the spine. Breathe in, push your hips forward, open the chest. As you exhale, fold forward, let it ripple down. Bend your knees, breathe in, roll up, push your hips forward, and then your chest. Exhaling to dive down. Let's try a few more like this. It might feel a little unnatural to begin with. But with time, just let go of rigidity, of needing this to look a certain way, and feeling into fluidity and freedom. Let's go 1 more. Maybe lifting arms up on your breath in, and then as you exhale, dive it down. Halfway lift, inhale. As you exhale, hands come down, step back into your plank, chaturanga, come down onto your belly. Let's continue that movement with some cobras. Maybe take the fingertips out wider than your mat, squeeze the glutes, breathe in, ripple up. As you exhale, lower yourself down. A few more, breathe in. Breathe out. 2 more. Slide your hands by your ribs, push up onto your knees, breathe in. As you exhale, child's pose, and feel free to stay here in stillness. If you want to continue the movement, imagine your cat pose as you round forward and then sending your hips back towards your heels. Let's try 2 more if you're with me. The next time you shift forward, let's hold, tuck onto the toes, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Take a breath in through the nose and out through the nose. Okay, let's try that on the other side. Inhale, sweep your left toes high, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the left knee, open the hips. So you really want to feel the left knee pull it up as high as you can. You might roll the left shoulder open as well. Breathe in to hold. As you exhale, lower the left hip, left knee towards the right, maybe it even comes in front of it. Inhale, open up. Exhale, cross it down. Let's go 2 more. And then when you're ready, exhaling, rolling forward, left knee towards nose. Set the left foot in between the hands, high lunge. Inhale, lift the arms up. Find your thumbs. As you exhale, pull the hands back. Shoulders come down. Coming high onto your back toes, getting a lurch through the back leg. One more breath. Inhale, start to reach the hands back. Big swoop. As you exhale, shift forward, warrior 3. Hands might go over your head, squaring hips and shoulders with the ground. Inhale, lift up, stork pose. Maybe hands in front of the shin. Or as you exhale, you can extend your toes out. Maybe hands reach towards the foot. Just know that your leg doesn't have to be straight here. Left hand either comes to the outer of the right thigh or the right foot. Hold for your breath in. As you exhale, take a big circle up and around, reaching your right hand to the back. Inhale, bring it back forward. Exhale, taking it around. Let's go 1 more. Ooh, balance. Okay, keep the legs where they are. Lift your hands up, breathe in. Turn to the front. Exhale, land the foot. Tadasana. Okay, last time with those spine ripples. I love these. Inhale, start to create that wave through the spine. Hinging from the hips. Exhaling to dive. Rolling back up. Inhale. Exhale. Take about 3 to 4 more. Next time you come up, maybe you lift the arms up, and then as you exhale, drawing them through heart center as you fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, hands come down, chaturanga as you step back. Bring the hands a little wider, untuck toes, inhale, lift up tall. This time as you lower, you might draw the right shoulder towards the ground, looking over your left shoulder. Inhaling, lifting up. Exhale, drop the left shoulder, look over the right. Let's go 2 more. And bringing the hands by the ribs, push up onto your knees, breathe in. Exhale, shift back, child's pose. This time, let's all stay in stillness. And then walk your hands back. Sit down on your hips. You might cross the legs over or find a kneeling position. We're going to practice some pranayama, some breath work before we finish. And what we'll do is Nadi Shodhana, our alternative nostril breathing. Really beautiful one to help create that sense of flow and ease in our breath, which helps to expand our energy. With this one, use your right hand. Your thumb is going to block your right nostril and your fourth finger is going to block your left nostril. Your peace fingers can either be up or you can tuck them in. It's totally up to you. Before we begin, inhale through both nostrils. Fill up the belly and the lower ribs. And exhale through the nose. Block the right nostril, inhale through the left. Pause. Switch, exhale right. Inhale right. Pause. Switch, exhale left. We'll do one more round together. Inhaling left. Pause. Switch, exhale right. Inhale right. Pause. Switch, exhale left. Go for 3 more rounds in your own time. Once you've completed your 3 rounds, just releasing the hand onto the lap. And staying here for another few moments in stillness. Just starting to come back to the breath, maybe taking a deeper breath into the belly, wiggling the toes, wiggling the fingers. And then when you're ready, opening the eyes. Thank you, my friends, for being here. I don't know how well you can hear the rain, but I always find it magical practicing whenever it's raining outside. It just helps me gain a deeper sense of introspection and just grounding in my practice. So I hope you enjoyed that. I will see you next time, whether that's here on YouTube or on Patreon. Remember that meditation challenge is there for you if you want it. Otherwise, I will see you in the next class.